Hello, welcome to this week's video. I'm Julie with Balanced Life with Julie, and this week I have a very exciting topic for you. Habit change. Yay! Are you as excited as I am? Is it just me? I'll tell you why I wanted to talk about habit change. There is a brand new year coming, heck, a brand new decade. And so what this means is we have this beautiful opportunity to create change in our lives. Now, anyone, anywhere, at any time can choose to make some different choices, do things differently every single day, and create a different life, right? But most of the time, in fact, about 40% of what we do in a day is out of habit. Most people tend to eat the same thing, they go to work the same way, they watch the same types of show. As they get older, they get more and more kind of boxed in by their choices. And, you know, life can feel stressful. It can feel really boring or monotonous at times. And it can also feel unfulfilling, right? So I believe really firmly that if we adopt a growth mindset, and if we're willing to look at ourselves and our habits, what we do on a regular basis, it's possible to actually change those habits and go into a whole brand new trajectory on our lives. And I can tell you from firsthand, from my own experience, this is how I've come to do what I do. This is something that I've been looking at for like 20 years and working at it slowly, bit by bit by bit. So what I want to share with you is something that you can look at doing at the start of the year. So, or actually even right before the start of the year, look at where you are in terms of your health, look at where you are in terms of your finances, your relationships, your job, and what are you doing? Like on a scale of 10, how do you feel about all of those different parts? Look at your spirituality. Do you even have a relationship with your own spirituality? What does that look like? Are you happy with it? And then you want to actually write down some goals, like things that you want to work on and improve. And, you know, be a big picture dreamer. Think about what would be like if there was no obstacle in your way, what would you really want to create in your life in terms of your health, your finances, your relationships, your spirituality, all of these different areas, your work life, what would you want to create? And then think of 1% ways that you can move towards those goals, little bit by little bit. Oftentimes people think that they want to go after these big goals and they have to do everything right away, and it becomes super stressful, very overwhelming, and most people actually never reach their full potential because they don't actually commit themselves, or there'll be obstacles in the way and they kind of stop. But if you have your goals in mind, your big picture goals in mind, then it's really about taking those consistent action steps towards those goals, little bit by little bit, day by day by day. And then what you'll find over a period of time is you're closer to where you want to go. Now, if you're somebody who needs accountability, you like working with groups, then I have this very awesome new program I'm launching in January called the Radical Self-Love Mastermind. And it's really about looking at all areas of your life, setting goals, and then I'm going to be guiding you incrementally in taking steps towards those goals. We're going to be working together for a year. There are weekly online coaching calls. There's a private Facebook group. Everybody in the group gets a little accountability buddy. You work together to figure out if you're on track for your goals for the week. And then once a quarter, I have a coaching session with you. And we talk about what are your goals? Are you moving towards them? Did you get sidetracked? And how do we get back on track? What's really cool about the mastermind is that you can take 1 or 2 steps forward, and if you take a step back, it's not a big deal because you have the support of the group, you have my support, and we're just going to keep resetting and getting back on track, and then over time, as you get more and more in the habit of creating these big moving towards these big goals, but in tiny incremental steps, those steps that you're taking will become second nature. And in fact, some of the steps that you decide to apply towards your goal might be things that you really enjoy doing. So let's say your intention is to move more. Maybe at the start of the year, you're not moving much at all, but maybe perhaps by May, you love whatever fitness routine you pick for yourself, whether it's walking or running or going to the gym or yoga or whatever it is. But building those habits bit by bit in a group environment with lots of support, lots of accountability. If you do sign up for the program now, you do get 1 month free. And as a part of the program of the Mastermind, there's an ebook, there'll be recipes. I'm always learning and growing, so whatever stuff I learn, I always share with clients. So you're going to be having all of this content to choose from. And one of the cool things about it is you get to decide for yourself, what do you want to tackle? What feels good to you? What can you commit to? And then next week, the following week when we have a call, you kind of figure out, okay, did that work? Did it not work? What's the next thing I want to tackle? What can I commit to? And moving forward in that way in a supportive environment. So that's all I have for you for this week. If you think this video might help someone, please share it. If you haven't subscribed to my newsletter, definitely sign up for it on my website. Get the free ebook, check out my podcast, and I will see you again next week. Bye.